Alright, I was literally going to make this video a few days after the patch notes basically, but I'm not even kidding. I was on vacation, so I didn't even realize that, Melee Knight got buffed, and not only that, when I did find out, and the day I recorded my Nightmare 120 attempt, my CPU literally got fried. I don't know what happened, it just got fried, probably because my computer case is shitty, but it just got fried. So basically, I'm back now, and new computer and stuff, and I'm here to basically say, Melee Moon Knight is actually really viable right now. And before we get this video started, right, if anyone types in the comments, like a question, or something that's already answered in the video, can everyone just please reply, just watch the guide, little bro. Just watch the guide part or something, like, oh my gosh. Alright, so pretty much the patch notes, right? The two things they added for Melee Moon Knight is that for your knuckles, you do more damage with your right clicks or whatever these enhanced Eclipse explosions are. You just basically do more damage with them now, which is really good because old Moon Knight or old Melee Moon Knight could not shred bosses for shit. And then they added damage reduction on the gauntlets, so pretty much you won't get one shot as much anymore. I actually didn't get one shot in this attempt at all, so yeah, that's pretty good. So these two changes pretty much just made Melee Moon Knight from a shit, build into, pretty viable, in my opinion. Okay, so let's talk about gear. Let's start off with the knuckles. So pretty much what you want is you want to at least have an effect that affects your total damage bonus. Oh shit, I got a Discord ping, sorry. Or like a damage output. You just want overall damage to be buffed. And then not only that, you realistically want your build to focus— oh my day, Sonya! Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Realistically, you just want to focus on either critical damage or precision damage throughout your entire gear. For this build, I'm pretty sure I focus a lot on I focus a lot on precision. Alright, and then for your armor piece, right? Honestly, I just recommend that you get your health above 10,000. That's pretty much it. And then the healing runes, like the cooldown reduction and like the extra charges, are pretty good too. And then you realistically only get more healing runes from the amulet. And then for the amulet, you just gotta get something that benefits what type of damage you're going for. And then for the gauntlets, it's pretty much the same thing as the amulet. And then the other main effect that you realistically want from these three gear pieces is Full Moon Spin Enhancement. Pretty much it's going to reduce the cooldown of your right click so you can infinitely kick. So overall, gear, make sure your gear focuses on either critical or precision damage, and make sure that you get that Full Moon Spin Enhancement, okay? For at least 2 of these items. And then for the traits section, I'm not going to realistically go through them one by one, so here's like a few screenshots of the entire thing. You could just pause right now if you want, and then, look at the screen, put your points in, whatever, okay? Since my build is very focused on precision damage, I only have 3 points into critical hit rate. But if your build is actually crit focused, you probably just want to take 2 points off of a precision hit rate, and then just put those 2 points into here. Okay, so now I guess I'll actually go in depth on like the melee part of the build. So you put 3 points into Fist of Eclipse, pretty much, just hitting enemies. Just apply stacks of Eclipse marks, which is the main form of, setting up damage. We're going to put 3 points into Full Moon Spin. This is the main way you're going to be doing damage. It's your right click, or I don't know what the controller is, but yeah. And then 3 points into Lunar Momentum, because you can just basically be like a JoJo character. It looks cool. And it helps set stacks extremely fast, so yeah. 1 point into Lunar Tide, because when you're playing Melee Knight, you want that Ankh above your head, because every time you strike the Ankh, it like multiplies the damage, so you need it on top of your head instead of being manually able to throw it around. We're gonna put no points into anything ult related, okay? This ult, or this build, should not be using ult at all, pretty much. You could just use ult, like I did in the gameplay footage, just for fun, but your ult does not do the main form of damage in this build. And we put 1 point into Moonlight Healing because, it's lifesteal. It's pretty good. You don't have to spam healing runes. And then 3 points into Overlapping Shadows. Pretty much, this is going to make your— it's going to make your immediate damage less, technically, but it's going to make your damage over time really good. So this is mainly meant for, like, the bosses. 1 point to Domino. I don't know if this realistically doubles your DPS when, like, you set off those explosions with your kick. I feel like it would, based off the description, but the important part is that it increases your DPS, which is what you need. And then pretty much, the entire strategy of this build, whether it's like the main horde or the bosses, is you pop Ankh. Make sure you always pop Ankh, you just spam left click until like you see their or like you see like the moon above them fill up into like a blue crescent moon, and then you spam right click. That's literally the entire strategy. When the blue crescent moon is gone, you go back to your like primary fire. But that's literally the strategy. That's it. And then I'm gonna be going over the Arcana, like the cards you can go over. This is always good to get. These two are pretty much useless. This one's actually pretty good to get. Yeah, this one's actually probably better than total damage bonus because you're already playing a melee knight build. This one's kind of useless in my opinion. This one's pretty good, but you might as well just get close quarters over boss hunter if you're given the chance, because close quarters is going to apply to the normal horde as well. Final Prey is just completely useless. You're not ulting at all. Iron Body's not bad. Indomitable is probably the best defense-related one. Ironclad and Swift Evasion are probably the worst, but I'd get them over the useless ones. So in reality, your priority should probably just be Close Quarters, Boss Hunter, then Lethal Strike. And to get any of the blue cards over Deep Freeze, Chain Lightning, First Blood, and Final Prey. And if you really are forced to pick something, you might as well get the CC cards over the First Blood and Final Prey. I'm pretty sure the Nightmares go up to 200 now, but I realistically am not going to do it, because I think it's boring as fuck right now. And not only that, the only reason I'm making the 160 video is because this used to be the max level. Nightmare 160 is probably like the final Nightmare wave you need to clear on certain characters to get an achievement. No, I'm just completely wrong. We're just doing Nightmare 160 because it used to be the max level, but after this I'm pretty much done with Blood Hunt.
Wishes to reclaim my city. You call yourselves New York's guardians. Now is the time to prove it.
They want blood, but so do I.
Gear up.
The night
These
won't be
enemies
safe
both
until
quit,
these
but
vamps
neither
are
will
dust.
you, it seems. Such remarkable power. I hope you put it to good use right once. Vacation.
A gift from Conz. Congratulations on surviving another round. Let's hope your luck continues to hold. Such remarkable power. I hope you put it to good use for once. Another wave incoming. Right. A gift from Conz. The moon haunts you.
Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster? More vampires have arrived. Ready to soften back every isn't over yet. Fascinating. Now, who's the real monster? More vampires have arrived.
While we still can.
Rise and fall.
I shall feast on the
A gift from Conz.
But is this really the end of the story?